one of the things I found so fascinating as I was reading this wonderful book is it blew me away how now and then Eisenhower Kennedy transition to Obama Trump transition, how similar aging infrastructure, role of the military, issues with Russia, nuclear threat, civil rights, special interest, national debt, and also a non-politician. And I'm saying to myself, this is over 55 years later, and it's almost identical.
Yeah, and you know, obviously I was writing this, all of this was happening at the same time. And we didn't know the outcome, in fact, of the election. But thinking about that transition and how important it was between Eisenhower and Kennedy, the book starts with President-elect Kennedy meeting President Eisenhower at the White House as Kennedy is getting ready to kind of smooth this transition between the two administrations. The book ends with President-elect Trump meeting President Obama at the White House, and we talk about the synergy there. You know, Joe, I started this journey about 3.5 years ago. I'm a golfer, and I was given the holy grail of golf invites to Augusta National to play. And I got there, and they told me I was going to be in the Eisenhower cabin. So I was thrilled. I was jacked up. I could not sleep. I was really excited for the first round. And I poured myself a glass of wine, and I walked around the Eisenhower cabin, which, as you know, is not really a cabin. I mean, it's kind of like a little White House. It was Eisenhower's Southern White House as he was president. And I was struck by the place, and I was kind of given this sense of I didn't know Eisenhower the president. I knew him as the general who won World War II, but for our generation and younger, it seemed that the focus has always been Kennedy forward. And I thought there's got to be a way to breathe life into President Eisenhower's time and to show what was great about this man. So then soon thereafter, I went to Abilene, Kansas, the Presidential Library and Museum. If you get a chance, it's a fantastic place, a little tough to get to. But once you get there, his boyhood home is there, he's buried there. And I talked to the folks, and they said, this transition really has not been focused on. And his farewell address, known for the one line, the military-industrial complex, was really a lot more. It was both a warning to Kennedy about being balanced and cautious, but also a blueprint for the country going forward. And if you read that address today, it'll be interesting to see what President Obama says tomorrow night in his farewell address and how those things will line up. Eisenhower used Washington's farewell address as his marker. And this book is not about a speech, it's kind of a narrative. It's written in a narrative sense, putting you, the reader, in the room as Eisenhower's making these decisions about transition. So hopefully it's going to breathe life into not only this time, but Eisenhower's life and presidency.
Absolutely brilliant.